Hi, we're out here today and we're going to teach you how to measure footboards and standing trees. Today we're out in a red pine plantation, and we chose this location because these red pines are generally nice and straight and easy to measure for the purposes of the video.
You might be asking why you need to know how to measure standing trees to determine the amount of board feet in them. Well, it's important when you're giving an assessment to a private woodlot, because a lot of times they want to know the exact cash value they should expect to get out of each log. So now we're going to show you how to measure the tree. So you take the diameter at breast height, which is approximately the height of your breastbone, or 1.3 meters from the ground. So here we can see that the tree is about 15 inches in diameter. Go.
So the next step will be to measure the height of the tree. With this we're going to use a clinometer, but first we have to measure our distance away from the tree.
What?
So now we're about 15 meters away from the tree. At this distance, we can accurately do the math to calculate the height of the tree depending on the angle.
So the first step in measuring the height of the tree, once you have the distance measured out, is you take your clinometer and you focus on the base of the tree. You look through with both eyes, and in this case we see a reading of about -0.5 meters. Then you use the sun too and you follow all the way up the tree to the very top, giving us in this case another 21 meters. You add the two together and that's how you get the height of the tree.
So now we'll have to tally up our measurements. Now we know from measuring with the tape that our diameter is 15 inches. Now our height, as Nick just determined, is 22.5 meters. Now we need feet to put in the table. So we're gonna have to convert this, and then we're gonna have to divide it by 16-foot lengths, as that's what the table measures in. So 22.5 meters times 3.28, which is our conversion factor, gives us 73.8 feet tall. Now with that number, we need to divide it into 16-foot lengths, as that's what the table measures in. So that gives us about 4.5 saw log lengths.
So as you can see here, we've taken the table over here and we've put in the values and gotten 190 board feet for the Doyle log rule, and for 1/4 inch international we've gotten 310 board feet. You'll notice those values are very different. That's because Doyle has a habit of underestimating logs under a large diameter, such as 24 inches. So that's why the scale of 1/4 inch international is much more accurate.
Alright.
Hopefully now you have a better understanding of how to measure board foot and standing timber.
Today we've taught you how to measure the width of trees, how to measure the height, and then how to combine those measurements, insert them into the table to get your approximate board foot measurement.